Hello everyone and welcome back to the Stronghold Show. Aaron here, back with your monthly dose of everything Stronghold, from news from the studio itself to our favourite community map. This is your one-stop shop for the latest on Firefly's current and future projects.
Greetings, sire. Your stronghold awaits you. Wood needed, my lord.
Now firstly, the biggin. We released our first skirmish trail. For those of you who missed it, this was a new 10 mission mode designed to challenge even the most experienced commanders. But of course we still had a host of different people writing in saying they had completed the skirmish trail in its entirety within 24 hours on extreme difficulty. So, you know. It also added 2 new maps, the Samurai Lancer unit and 2 new Warlords. And if you want all the juicy information regarding that skirmish trail update, we released a development diary / trailery thing on our YouTube channel, so definitely go and watch it if you haven't already. Other than that, it's mostly nitty gritty game dev stuff, but that's currently the hard graft that's going into Warlords. There's a lot of optimization and bug fixes, as we always say. There's always more of that to do, and it's just again in the quest to make it a smooth and seamless experience both in single player and multiplayer. Now on the marketing side, we'll be getting more in depth on all of that jazz in the second roadmap video.
This new AI opponent will favour luxurious materials, such as the one used to make my lovely shot. Sorry, Karen. Sorry.
That's the current plan anyway, stay tuned for that. Next, we're moving on to Roman's Age of Caesar, and there's not a lot of stuff to update you on, but there is a tremendous amount of, again, nitty-gritty game dev stuff going on in the pre-beta stage. The work that goes into an MMO title is completely different from our boxed products. And despite the design, programming, art being, pretty much there, there's a lot of background stuff that goes into making the servers and infrastructure is absolutely sound for when we hit that beta stage later in the year. And it's just to make it a very, very seamless and smooth experience for when you are trading within your city, city building itself, or backstabbing senators named Nick, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing the first chance I get when we enter beta stage. Now, finally, for the studio news is our elusive future projects. Still, obviously, I can't spill the metaphoric beans regarding these future projects. With an S, by the way, that's plural, that's a clue.
What the hell does that mean?
That means whatever the hell you want it to mean.
But what I can reveal is that myself and Nick are currently cooking up the coolest ways in which we can reveal these new games to you, including location shooting for videos, as well as my own extensive planning of making of coverage for all the projects we have currently going on. This will take you from the concept stage all the way to the launch stage, if I'm not dead by then. Apart from that, this is kind of cheating, but recently I did a video on the UCP, or Unofficial Crusader patch. Now, whilst this isn't our news, it is Stronghold news, and I thought it would be appropriate here. In basic terms, the UCP enhances and polishes the classic Crusader experience, upgrading UI, optimizing gameplay, and fixing some bugs. All done by a volunteer team of community members. You can watch the video I did on the UCP in its entirety on our YouTube channel, but they have some big plans for the UCP, including more features and enhancements. I want to give as much as a spotlight as I can to these guys. And speaking of spotlights, for our second community spotlight, we've got a delightful and contentious post by Steam user Mitka. Uploaded to the Stronghold Crusader Steam artwork page, his graphic compares Stronghold characters to those of the Game of Thrones characters, linking personality and deeds done, within the television series at least. My favourites for sure are Joffrey being the rat, Robert Baratheon being Richard Lionheart, and of course Littlefinger being the snake.
Fight every battle, everywhere, always, in your mind.
Although I do feel that Saladin has been done a little dirty by the comparison to Doran Martell, who, at least in the television series, is way too idle and complacent to be compared to the fierce, strategic, and adept Saladin. Next, we have our map highlight. And for our second Stronghold show, we're going to be featuring a 2v2 skirmish, courtesy of Lotus in Stronghold Crusader, who you may remember from the UCP video I did last week. Elevator is a fun, complex, and competitive map which will give players a variety of strategic options and test even the most dogged commanders. As is stated in Lotus's description on the Discord, Elevator forces players into tough choices when it comes to ordering, troop spread, and resource focus.
The keep is enclosed.
So throughout you are continuously engaged and tested, which is exactly what you want from a classic Crusader multiplayer map. To download it, head over to the Fan Creations channel on Discord. Lotus has dropped the file in there.
A message from Saladin.
You fight well, my friend. You have struck a mighty blow for our cause.
Finally, for this episode of the Stronghold Show, we have Creator of the Month, and that honor today goes to Lionheart X10, or just Lionheart for short. He is primarily a Total War creator, but dips his toes into the grand strategy scene, as well as, of course, the real-time strategy realm. With daily videos and years of every kind of strategy title under the sun experience, Lionheart provides insightful whilst fun, engaging commentary.
Ollie! Oh, what a shot!
That will always leave you with something to watch to break up those long sessions of actually playing all of those strategic titles in your backlog. That is, if you ever look at your backlog, because the last time I checked, it would take me 2,000 years to play all the strategy games I have in there.
Oh, heavens.
Now, all this strategy streaming goodness is only helped by the fact that Lionheart shares in our touch of humor, at least we hope, and generally creates both a pleasant and upbeat tone in his content and community, all with an interest in not only the best strategic titles on the market, but the history behind them as well.
I also think there's a term in Latin for that about, expanding quickly but also steadily and slowly. Festina lente, meaning hurry slowly. I like that. I like that.
Lionheart helped us recently with some excellent gameplay for the Sun Tzu campaign and continues to do weekly streams of Warlords on his Twitch page. So if you want to see more of those videos as well as any of the other strategy or simulation pieces he's done, then head to the description below for the link to his channel.
Enemy warlord defeated! We have completed the Mongol campaign.
And with that, we come to the end of the second episode of the Stronghold Show. Remember, if anything in this episode sparked your interest, then make sure you head to the description box below for all the relevant links. Also, if you liked today's video and are interested in seeing more Stronghold community content, so that's videos to be done on the legacy games, as well as, general fan creations around the brand of Stronghold, I'll be doing more specialized videos like that, as well as more Stronghold shows, so make sure you are subscribed to be the first to see those. And with that said, thanks for watching, and I hope you join me again next month for another episode of the Stronghold Show. I'll see you then.